Hello, everybody. Oh wow, we got 9 people watching. That's pretty cool. Hi,
Oh, sweet.
guys.
Eh,
We don't know where Eva, Calvin, or Walker is because I can't get any of them to respond to us.
it's a weird Monday, and I'm actually here.
Yeah, yeah. If it was just gonna be me, I probably might have not done it. No, there's no way I could get it with all the stuff we have to talk about. There's no way I could. No
Mhm.
freaking way. All right, so like I said, the good, the bad, and the gaming. Um, Actually, most of the gaming stuff is pretty bad. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. Let's see. Oh boy, so much stuff to go over. But how was everybody's weekend?
Well, mine was good.
I
How
found
was
a
yours?
shit ton of mods for Final Fantasy 15 today.
Ooh.
Yeah, my new heavy weapon is Cloud's Buster Sword. In Final Fantasy 15, Cloud's Buster Sword. I can wear Squall and Cloud's outfits from 7 and 8. That's really freaking funny. But like some of the casual outfits that some of these people built, oh my god. Oh my god. Some of these casual outfits, they're so damn good. So damn good. I need to get those to work, man. Because their stats are crazy. Hella higher strength. And I forgot I was at level 26 because, I sat down and just like farmed some shit with Calvin because if you don't know, there is a series on Saturday evenings that we do that Calvin and I do called Final Fantasy and Chill, and right now we're on Final Fantasy 15 because it's just easier to do with PC gaming. We'll come back to 7 probably when it's on PC or something, and we'll just chill out and talk about it. But man, serious nostalgia going on with 7. But it's so I can imagine it's not super fun to experience on on the stream because of how we have to try and set it up because I have to share my sound with uh with Calvin and stuff, and oh my god, we have to go back to Skype. How weird is that? uh
I saw that. What the frick?
because Discord screen sharing is kind of weird and it just cuts out from time to time. So speaking of, I'm going to stop screen sharing because I was screen sharing music that I was playing with Fel. So he got to listen to some Final Fantasy lo-fi stuff that I've been chilling out to while I was setting up for tonight's show. Um, Other than that, I think we're pretty good to go. Last
Yeah.
but not least, we got some house cleaning to do. So let's go ahead and take care of the housekeeping. Guys, if you have not yet, please, any new people, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell icon. That's very important. But also, even more important, is going down to the bell and clicking everything so that you actually get notified when we go live, post new stuff. Because there's been a lot of updates over the last 4 years, and that's why we have lost significant views on all of our properties. Even stuff that is super popular, like Log Horizon Abridged, does not get the numbers that it used to. And it's not because of downhill in quality. In fact, all of the comments have been we've gone uphill. But a lot of it we think is partially due to the YouTube algorithm and just how the system is designed. Alrighty, that having been said, last but not least, go over to our gaming channel. We have a gaming channel. Our Discord channel is down below. And make sure to visit our website because, as it turns out, um, Jesus Christ, Slime is going to take forever because now we have to wait 30 days to counter the bot claims. So,
Oh.
yeah. Apparently, it is an automatic rejection of any counterclaim on a manual claim done by Bandai Namco, and then you have to wait 14 business days for that to get taken. So we don't have any strikes on the channel, but now we have to wait 30 days for the bot claim to get overturned. And you can't. I don't know if you can do them at the same time. I think we were looking into that, but I never heard back. So at the moment, it's going to take around 45 days per episode for it to get cleared and can go up. They will still go up. It's just going to take a long, long time. And we don't want to have multiple strikes on the channel at the same time. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, do them one at a time, which means episodes 6 and 7 will probably be up on YouTube next year. So there's that. Because I'm not uploading them out of order. That's just a no-go from me. So hopefully sometime either this month or next month, Slime 2 will be up. Then we can release Slime 3. Then that'll take forever. And then Slime 4. And then that'll take forever. Basically, by the time we get to Slime 10, we'll be done with the series. YouTube, am I right? Also, I'm sure anybody that checked out PDW yesterday should know, but if you didn't, there is a bit of an emergency going on with Lady Chan, and we are raising money for her. The link is down in the description if you want to donate. It says donate to the stream, but it's going to Lady Chan. I am not putting up a donation incentive, guys. I don't do that for any anime and stuff episodes, and regardless of the severity, I'm not going to post a donation incentive button on here either. I will talk about it, but I won't post one up. So there you go. Rest in pasta. Rimuru would rest in pasta. He'd be like, nom nom. Speaking of which, we've started to get people checking in to put themselves on the schedule for recording. Recordings start tomorrow for Slime 6. Hope you're looking forward to that. And once again, guys, don't forget to follow us on follow us on Twitter, yes, but also on Twitch, because that's where we will be premiering all of our Slime episodes. And of course, they will all be available on our website, so make sure to go and check out our website, maybe favorite it, whatever. When new episodes come out, you'll want to see them. Alrighty, I think that's all the house cleaning we had to do.
Yeah.
Your finance is tight right now with everything going on. Yeah, that's kind of the situation. Basically, 2020 hit her and her family, and now they're like, holy shit. That's just... I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Like, I know what's going on, but I don't know how much I'm allowed to say publicly, so I'm just kind of being very vague about it. And no, I did not really check out what was going on PDW yesterday, so I have no idea, nor do I have any desire to go back, because I'm not a fan of wrestling. I'm just not. So, yeah.
I know that they raised. I know that they
$200. I know about that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trying to raise, I think, 7. So there's 500 still to go. I mean, it's not just that. Like, Kat is going through troubles, and Calvin's going through troubles all at the same time. This shit is happening all at the same time. So, I mean, if you want to be frank, we probably need $1,500 for everybody that's going through some hard times right now. Because there's a lot of stuff. And I've made peace with the fact that I'm just going to not have a car after this. So, yay. And I'll go into detail about that with you, Fel, later. I know you're like, why won't you have a car? Well, I'm not going to talk about it here. Carson gave 100 each. Oh, Carson and you gave 100 each. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So, there it is. Whew. All right, let's get started with the actual news. Yeah, now that we've had a depressing moment, let's jump into depressing news. Dear Lord. All right, I'm tapped out for the time being. Yeah, I knew you were, Rick. I knew you were, and that's why I know, dude. I am aware that of everything that's going on right now. I know the priority list right now. It's Lady, and then it's probably Kat, and then it might be Calvin, and then it's me. Like, I'm aware of where the hierarchy of who needs what is going. I'm very, very aware. All right. So let's stop talking about money and donations at the moment. I was basically told, hey, plug this, and so I plugged it. There we go. I did my job. It's not like I don't want to plug it, but it's like it's things that had to be done. Okay? Anyway.
All right.
Okay, so the reason we're on this channel is because this lovely lady here, Audrey, she translates she's been translating a lot of updates for Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. All right, I'm not reading comments anymore. I'm just ignoring all of you. Go away. stop being comments. Not paying attention to it anymore. All right, so there was this giant interview. Did you get a chance to read it, Fel?
Not the interview, no. So this is actually my first time actually seeing this. So I apologize.
I wanted to talk about this with you, but now I can't.
Well, no, we can discuss it still.
I'm not reading the whole thing, dude. Look,
okay, well, I
look how much this is right here. Like, Jesus.
So, blah, 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 blah. All right, concept.
I was really hoping you read it.
Well, I mean, were they okay? So my question is, were they talking a little bit about the direction of where 2 is going?
Somewhat. A lot of it they were talking about. All right, so some of the main highlights were, did a lot of the younger crew that were on have anything to do with like how everything changed in the ending? And as it turns out, the younger people, the people around our age, were actually the ones vehemently fighting for it to stay as true to the original as possible. It actually ended up being a choice made by the original director, to go where they went for the ending. And for people who haven't played it all the way through, who haven't played the ending, I don't want to spoil it for you, but there is a slight change toward the end. That's what we're gonna say there.
Mm-hmm. I know there were some changes.
Yeah, definitely.
So interesting that the director wanted to go into a newer direction a little. Well,
yeah, well, I'm saying director, I'm probably wrong, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll see.
I'm curious, have they confirmed if, like, curiosity, but are they planning any more DLC for 7? Like, did they plan any DLC for 7? Much like, since I know some of the stuff of, like, how they did Kingdom Hearts 3, that they did a DLC and whatnot. Was that talked about?
I have not seen anything about DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 is going to be a completely separate game, like its own game.
All right. So that's a lot. I mean, looking at it, it's very interesting, and seeing how they felt about this and everything.
Well, they're talking about, I mean, there's a lot of spoiler stuff here, so I'm trying to like avoid the spoilers. But one of the things that they said was, when it came to Wall Market, was their pushback about having Cloud in the dress, and they were like, there was some, but we stated that beauty is not beholden to gender roles. And I was like, you know what? I'll give you that. Beauty has nothing to do with gender roles. And so Cloud can look beautiful in whatever Cloud wears. He's a high-functioning man who don't need no woman because he rocks that dress. But yeah, there were things like that. The 3 new characters they talked about on Andrea Rodea, Madam M, and Chocobo Sam, and how they left an impression, and talked a bit about their designs. I'd really like you guys to read it yourselves, and it is the very first link up there. So if you're curious, guys, the link is in the description down there.
It's a very long article.
It's a very, very long article, and it's with multiple people. Co-director Toriyama Motomu. And like it's been updated. So it's super, super long, and it's a Tumblr thing, guys. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. But the first one is with director Tetsuya Nomura, and it seems like Nomura was responsible for the how the pushing the game in the direction that it went toward the end. That's the way I want to put it. So if people are salty about that, well, you have the director to yell at, and stop yelling at the random at everybody else and saying, "Oh, they did it." And so no, dude, just it was the director's choice. And Nomura gonna do what Nomura gonna do. All right, now it's time for Fel to talk about his stuff.
So earlier, when was this? So a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't here
This
for.
was this came out August 3rd.
Yeah.
But you're
So
talking about when the PS5 got revealed and
yeah.
everything, the
So
big
when
reveal.
well, a couple, yeah, the big reveal and everything. So they had announced that a few devices from the PS4 would be backwards compatible, which is very rare. And one of them that was
Be right.
interesting is that they confirmed that the dual God, I can't even talk. The DualShock 4 controller would actually work on the PS5. However, you cannot play PS5 games with it, just PS4 games.
Is this all the same stuff? Because I've got two different things on here. I've got a Twitter and a PS5 thing of answering
It's the same
questions.
thing. I went with the official.
Oh,
So,
frack. Okay, so story 2 and story 3 are all the same. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fix that in the freaking description.
sorry.
Yep. Wish you'd told me
Part
that
with
in the
them?
beginning when I was messing with stuff.
It's my fault. But I mean, they did confirm that the VR and motion controls would be still working on the PS5.
Okay.
Including some other devices include the platinum and gold wireless headsets. So it's kind of the first time I've seen a console actually continue to use some of the older stuff instead
Console.
of make.
You said council.
I'm having some. Give me a sec. All right. It's the first time I've seen support for a console allowing older products to still work on it.
Yeah.
So it's a little interesting, but there is some stuff that's like, are you serious? What's going to be the huge difference on a PS5 game compared to using a DualShock 4? Well, then again, we haven't seen how the games will play, so that has yet to be revealed. Some people were like, what? It was a little bit of a mixed feeling, like, from the community. It was like, so PS4 controllers will work. Yes, but no. Basically that fucking gif. That's really it.
I thought you had more. Like, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Like, when you dive into it and take a look at it, because every story here we want to get your opinion on. So let us know what you think.
Today's been a weird day for me.
Oh, okay. All right, on to the next thing. This is also you.
Oh.
Right? Didn't you post this?
Yes. Oh, this fucking article. I related it more to
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Since
fuck that guy.
Yeah. So
I have my opinions about Jake Paul. They're not happy. I'll be right back.
Shit. Well, thank you for the super chat.
Wait,
for $100.
Did we just get a super chat? Is that what that was?
Yes, for $100.
Jesus fucking Christ! You don't have to send $100, but okay. When's the next Log Horizon coming out? Episode 11 will be out on January the 1st. We have been saying that since episode 10 came out. So, yeah, if you haven't seen all of that, then, you know, because YouTube's been suppressing a lot of our shit. If you haven't seen it, we're all the way up to episode 10. All right, Fel, continue with your story. I got to step away for a second.
So, obviously, a couple months ago, I'm sure many of you have heard, and because of recent events, Jake Paul was cited during an attack in Arizona, raiding the Scottsdale Fashion Square, where basically they completely wrecked them all and everything. Just a couple weeks ago, the FBI did a raid on one of his manors as they continue an investigation as well. I believe they also hit one of his California homes, and he was not there at the time, but did confiscate a few uh, things from his home of questionable origin. I'm not going to say what they were. That's not my thing. But honestly, good, because he really did fuck up, like, just the stuff that happened was not right. I voiced this ages ago, more in private. I'm going to be very neutral, but what his actions did, he was charged. However, those charges were dropped later on. But however, it is interesting that the FBI did do a raid just literally 5 days ago, investigating. So there might be more to the story than what's going on. How do you guys feel about that?
Okay. I am back. What'd I miss?
Not much. I was just asking the chat how they felt. Basically, I'm trying to play very neutral. You know that they hit his Las Vegas house and his LA house as well.
All I know is they were weapons that were being pulled out.
Yep, they did confiscate weapons.
Like a lot of fucking weapons.
Like, not even a little. It was...
Like a lot of effing weapons, like I was saying, yeah. Like military grade weapons. Like, why does Jake Paul have any of this kind of shit? It was effing ridiculous, dude.
He also wasn't home at the time.
Which is even funnier. Also, can we just talk about the fact that this whole thing is like fucking hot pink? Like, that's an ugly color for a building. I'm sorry.
In the middle of... Yeah. I get if it was his fucking door. But... You know, I don't care if you customize the door.
I just love the idea that the FBI came to his house. Bro got swatted. I'm down. I'm down with that. That's hilarious to me.
So it's one of those that...
Right.
I know that the timing is... Especially with what happened in Chicago.
Well, keep talking about it for a minute.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting that it's called the Graffiti Manor, and it's just a fucking hot pink mess. Like, in all seriousness, why the fuck would you... I get you have a ton of money, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but, like, what the fuck? Like I said before, a lot of the stuff that charges for him originally for what he did in Scottsdale were dropped, but this happened right after. So I'm hoping there's more news following up on this, because I also do know that they, beside his LA home and Vegas, those were the two locations hit. God, I feel like a broken record. Everyone's just kind of like,
I'll be right back.
Oh. Aw, well, thanks, Yoshimin. I wish I was paid that much too, and I'm sure Richie should have like double that for what he does for the channel. It's just it. We're getting all the bad news out of the way first. We want to get the bad because we do have some more lighthearted news and everything. Trust me on this. I mean, I could totally talk about a different article when he's not here. I'm sure many of you guys have been following Twitter and stuff on some of the animation stuff that's been going on.
No, I just had to update Tony on what just happened with the super chat.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's not a call I wanted to like have live on stream, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I got...
It's business stuff.
I get that.
Business.
Yeah. That's business. That
business
doesn't
stuff.
need
What were you saying about animation? We are not going to. I want to go ahead and say right now, we are not going to talk about voiceover Twitter.
Oh, I'm not. That's not what I was talking about.
Okay, I'm just getting that out of the way. I am not talking about it.
I was talking about
What went down this week on voiceover Twitter? I am not. Nope.
No, no, I was talking about Nickelodeon and one of their shows that just supposedly ended.
Okay.
But, God damn, that is such an ugly color.
Yeah.
The more that I see
More that you look at it. Taroni Fat Larry. All right.
It is like Fat Larry's fucking house.
Okay, marketers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a gaming fan, you're gonna fucking hate this story. No, I do. But there is a silver lining to this, and let's start with the silver lining. So, Fel.
Yeah.
We're about to get an influx of new subscribers.
Oh?
You know why?
Oh!
EA done fucked up. Every time EA fucks up, we get new subs and we get more people checking out Locker Rise of the Bridge because we shit on EA. And trust me, episode 11 is not going to be that different. We're still going to shit on EA. All right, so marketers are putting TV ads and video games played on consoles an experiment in trying to reach younger audiences who are watching ever less traditional TV. That's because TV doesn't matter. It's all streaming now. Get with the fucking times. Stop trying to save this dying horse and shoot it already. We don't fucking care. As soon as the boomers are gone, TV's gonna be over with. And I know that sounds horrible. I have parents that are still living that are boomers. But the reality of the situation is when the boomers are the minority and it's the millennials and the Gen Z, none of us are going to give a shit about TV anymore. TV is a 20th century thing. Welcome to the 21st, corporations. Get fucking used to it. Anyway, get good or die, basically. EA is still better than Bethesda in the canon, though. No, they're really not, Taroni. And I should know, because I'm the writer. So anyway, they're actually about the same. Okay, so we've got, that's what was going on there. Okay, so because of how much money cell games, mobile games have been making, which, by the way, I am an avid hater of mobile games. Please, for the love of God, stop fucking playing mobile games. Stop giving people your money on mobile games. Because EA owns a shit ton of mobile games, and then they see that revenue source, and EA, being the greedy bitch it is like, well, why don't we make all our console games like this and put ads on them like we do with our mobile games? This is why we can't have nice things. This is straight up why we can't have nice things. So anyway, they wanna put fucking in May, for instance, the Turner unit of AT&T's Warner Media ran 3 test ads with UFC 3 fighting game from Electronic Arts. The ads promoted Turner properties, its animated series Rick and Morty, the sci-fi show, and Snowpiercer, and The Match. And I don't care if you like Rick and Morty. I don't want to see Rick and Morty fucking ads in the middle of a console game. I sure as shit don't want to see them on PC. Like, if I'm on PS4, I don't want a fucking ad in the middle of my goddamn game. Yeah, this is why Mom doesn't fucking love you, EA. I find it hilarious that Calvin is in the chat. Bro, go to sleep. Go to fucking sleep, bro. Straight up stealing Capcom's idea. Oh my goodness. But like, Jesus Christ, this is... I can't state how much I fucking hate this. 3,000 per script? Okay, Yoshimi, let's stop talking about money. All right. So anyway, my scripts, first off, my scripts aren't that good. But like, for reals though, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? The Match is a celebrity golf tournament played by Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. None of whom I give a shit about. I get that they're celebrities, but I don't care much for celebrities. You want to know who my celebrities are? These are people I can actually talk to on a first name basis. I want to talk to fucking voice actors because That's what I do. I want to talk to stage actors. I want to talk to film actors because that's the shit I'm into. I don't give a fuck about sports. But then again, UFC 3, people might. So, target your demo. You do you. But I don't want fucking television ads in my goddamn video games. Especially if I dropped $60 fucking on that game already. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Can we just fucking set EA on fire and be done with it already? Have we not learned that they're a greedy fucking company that does not deserve our money anymore? I mean, what the fuck?
You would think that.
I believe this is calm and controlled anger. This is super fucking calm and controlled anger. If I were actually just going, if I were to just really just let it all out, rip headphone users. Oh, I'm in a better mood than yesterday. No, I'm really not. So, please continue, Fel. Sorry about that.
No, I was going to join you that this isn't the first time we've seen something like this happen, though. I know that Capcom...
I hope he gets shot the fuck down so fast.
Oh, Capcom tried doing said ad into Street Fighter.
Oh.
You probably don't... However, that did not go well, and that was removed.
As if trying to sit there and say that fucking greedy-ass gambling microtransactions with loot boxes with surprise fucking mechanics. Shut the fuck up, EA. Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. The only games you have nowadays that are any good are the games that you explicitly stay the fuck away from. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody, like, even the fucking Madden fans are getting tired of your bullshit. Madden and FIFA and the FIFA franchises, the fans are just sick and tired of buying the same game every fucking year with one or two, like, aesthetic changes. Fuck you. You're a shit publisher. You need to go away, and the gaming companies that were under you need to get sent to a publisher that will actually fucking treat them right. But I highly say this right now. Don't send them to Activision. Do not send them to Activision Blizzard.
No.
We're going to cover why. We're going to cover why in just a moment. But in summation, EA, you greedy fucks, stay the hell out of my console games with your bullshit mobile ad stuff. I don't want it. I don't need it. It's not a free online game, so fuck off and stay the hell out of my console. And if you come anywhere near my Steam games, I will skull fuck you. And not with my penis. And not with my penis, because I don't need your disease.
We don't need that to continue.
EA's a big corporation. You gotta fuck them with, like, a megaton hammer. I don't have a better analogy at the moment. Like, okay, a 50-meter drill would be nice. That's a good way to do it.
Oh, are we gonna pierce the heavens then?
Stop! God damn it. Also, Cerberus, you have no idea what's gonna make it into 11 or 12. Don't go assuming. Don't go assuming. Because unlike EA, Menu's not a cunt. He's not going to put ads right in the middle of everything.
Yeah. I mean,
if there's an ad that suddenly just pops up, you have to have fucking earned that. Like, you have to have done something fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck the fear turkey. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, anyway. And to be real, episode 12 isn't coming out for for at least another year, and I've already started writing it. Like, I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
So basically, most of the gaming companies are cool. What is EA considered? It's not a gaming company. They don't make games. They just own gaming
They're a
developers.
publishing company.
Okay, gaming companies are cool. Publishers suck ass. Fuck you. Peace. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Let's get to Activision now.
God damn it. Yeah. While I'm in a bad mood, let's continue.
Yeah,
Let's just continue expanding upon my bad mood. Now, the next 3 links are all one story, ladies and gentlemen. One fucking story. So, Activision Blizzard boasts record results while employees protest pay equity. Literally, in comparison, Activision Blizzard employees actually make lower pull in lower money than any other game production employees. So let's dive into this fucking clusterfuck. Activision Blizzard boasts record results in its Q2 2020. An earnings report released earlier today with an eye on long-term growth thanks to the boost received in the previous quarter from the ongoing COVID-19 panic. This financial victory lap, however, comes just days after workers collaborated on a spreadsheet designed to highlight pay inequity within the massive video game publisher. Are you getting this, ladies and gentlemen? They are paying their executives bank. And they have actually, in some cases, decreased the amount of money that the dev teams make. Like, these are people that are working shit tons of hours, or used to work shit tons of hours, to get a game out to you guys in time. But now they no longer get overtime. They've cut overtime now. And there's so many fucking sketch-ass shit things that are in here. I can't do it justice. Let's be real. You guys came here to hear me just rant. If you want to hear like real stuff, go here to what was it? HD Killer Legacy or something like that. I fucking forget his channel. Why did I forget his fucking channel? Legacy Killer HD? It might be that. Anyway, if you want somebody to actually be topical on this shit, this is literally just gonna be me like anger exploding on a piece of paper, you know, or just venting out to the internet to any fuckers that'll listen to me. But god damn it, Activision, I am so glad Bungie left you. Fuck half the companies out there. They keep trying to fuck over their employees. Yeah, wait, no shit.
Oh no, Bungie was smart to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, Bungie left. Bungie fucking left. And so I am so happy that they did. All right, so according to a recent report by Bloomberg News, an employee at Activision subsidiary Blizzard Entertainment created the spreadsheet on Friday in response to the results of an internal study on pay disparity. Dozens of fellow workers would eventually contribute salaries and pay increases to the document, which largely indicated that raises fell well below expectations set by the study. So people would get a raise, but it would be like, instead of the previous like maybe 5% raise, it was like it was either like a 1% or a 0.5% raise. So they're already fucking people over there. While producers and engineers at Blizzard can reach 6-figure salaries. So and to point this out, you guys, this is the other link that I put in there, and it is literally a search for #GameDevPaidMe. So you can see a lot of people just straight out outing their the companies. And I mean, some people you're like, I could kind of see it. It's like, okay, but like some people are like, hey, I made 32,000 to 44,000. I get that, but like, bro, that was 2005 to 2008. In 2008 to 2011, it was 56K to 65K plus bonus. Now in 2011 to 2013, it was 81K. Senior weapons artist. Now these were different things. So 3D artists would make that much, and then environmental artists, senior AD, but a senior weapons artist will make right now $95K to $103K plus bonus. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, some people are in. Some people, depending on where they work, location matters. So in Seattle, typically they're taken care of a bit better, but like those devs in the Bay Area get banked too. So it's kind of like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, you can get a real good picture, and like, look how many fucking posts there are on this. Okay, so I did finally make it to the bottom, but like, this is unreal. This is fucking unreal. All right.
There's been a lot of other.
Now, this is the Bloomberg article that they were referencing. So here we go. This came out from August 5th. Hundreds of employees at Blizzard Entertainment, the video game developer behind Diablo and Overwatch, are using the company's Slack network to organize a list of workplace requests, including fair pay, increased sick time. Results of the effort, a rare example of labor organizing in the video game industry, which, by the way, the gaming industry doesn't have fucking unions. Does not have a union. And here's the thing, publishing companies like EA and Blizzard don't want them to form unions, so they do a lot of union busting. Like, you may have heard a lot of bad things about unions, and not everything that a union does is good, but there's really good reasons to have a fucking union in a lot of places. Like, voice actors need a union, fucking game devs need a fucking union. All right, so a draft version of the list, which was reviewed by Bloomberg News, asked for changes to how promotions are doled out, increased vacation time, and pay bumps for members of the customer service and quality assurance department. The list was compiled and discussed in communication channel on Blizzard's Slack with more than 870 members. So no major video game companies in the U.S. are unionized. The movement inside Blizzard hasn't taken concrete steps toward forming a union, but they represent one of the largest instances of workplace organization in the industry. Allegations of unpaid overtime and wage disparities between gaming executives and their work have been topics of intense debate in recent years, and investors have pushed to reduce compensation for chief executive officers, including at Activision. Blizzard employees have long complained about their pay relative to peers in the gaming industry. In 2019, the parent company promised to conduct a comprehensive salary survey, and many employees across Activision Blizzard had expected to receive significant raises. People familiar with the situation have said last week the company implemented changes to compensation that fell below many workers' expectations. On Friday, a Blizzard employee started a spreadsheet to anonymously compile salary data, which has been updated by dozens of staff. A few cheekily added the compensation for Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick, which, by the way, fuck that guy with a spiked dildo and no lube, who received a package worth $40 fucking million last year. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Give this man COVID. He can clearly fucking afford it. Next article. Let's start a poll on how many words Richie will teach us next. Unions aren't great, but we need them because companies fuck people over to the point if you want to actually make money, you need. Yeah, whether you like labor unions, that's what we're talking about. The gaming industry does not have a fucking union. And labor unions can't step in on this because gaming is still considered a new kind of, like, video games make more money than Hollywood. This is an industry that is dominant, and it's so new that there aren't enough laws to protect the workers in it. And I am so sick of reading this shit because I read this shit over and over and over. I want to deliver good gaming news. I want to be happy, motherfuckers. But God fucking damn it, these greedy corporate assholes.
They ruin it for everyone.
They're This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you. I'm trying so hard not to scream because I don't want to scare Toby. I don't want to make Robert feel bad. And we got new neighbors, and I want them to understand that I'm not always yelling. On Tuesday, Activision Blizzard reported second quarter revenue of $1.93 billion. So clearly they can afford to pay their fucking employees. Are you fucking kidding me? Also, in the employee document reviewed by Bloomberg, workers wrote that some are being paid well below $40,000 a year, which is the poverty line, by the way. If you're under $40K, you're considered poor. You made me laugh so hard. Less than half of the median household income in Irvine, California, where Blizzard's main campus is based. So, yeah. So a lot of people are being paid below a living wage, essentially.
Yeah.
The dynamics are having an impact on staff retention, according to the document. Our mentors are leaving in droves, the employees wrote. But said economic uncertainty could end the surge in video game demand. Bull fucking shit. Several employees expressed disappointment to Bloomberg that the internal debate in the last week over compensation was not addressed with investors. Yeah. If they're investors, because the investors will actually tell the greedy fucking, because the greedy cunts at the top have to listen to their investors, and if their investors get pissed off, oh, they're in a world of fucking hurt. Because shit like this can drop their stocks, and stocks are what the investors give a shit about. And peeps, my standards just go up because if you're gonna fuck people over, the game better be a lot better. Yeah, and most of the games they put out aren't even worth all this shit. All right, let's move from one bit of video game news that is getting me heated to video game news that's gonna get everybody heated. Who here loves PlayStation exclusives? Ooh, I don't. Spider-Man is coming to Marvel's Avengers as a PlayStation exclusive. Keep in mind, guys, that the Marvel Avengers game, I don't know why, but the Marvel Avengers game is going to be one of those Destiny looter-shooter online kind of things. Even though it's cool because this one's going to have a hell of a lot more story than Destiny, I don't understand why this could not have been just a simple fucking open-world RPG and why it needed to be one of those fucking online looter-shooter types. I don't fucking get this. It's Marvel. I get that DC Online did some shit, but come on, man. Come on, man. It's going to be on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Spider-Man is only available on PS4, PS5. Fuck you. This exclusivity shit is getting old really fucking quick. I'm already beyond annoyed that Final Fantasy VII Remake was a Sony exclusive for 1 year. Already annoyed. I mean,
it's one of the reasons why we don't have cross-platforms for games that should be cross-platform.
Yeah. Supposedly we're working on crossplay next year for Destiny, and I'm looking forward to that. Which, by the way, please hurry up and join the Seedless Watermelon clan, because holy shit, not only are they active, there's a lot of people that can help you get through. Like, I got fucking all of my Pentacles done this weekend for Iron Banner. I don't play PvP, and I got to rock some PvP for several days, and now I'm up to 1,071 power.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And my gear score is 155, so I'm only five score away from the max that I can get with my gear, but like my artifact will keep going up. So now I'm pushing to see if I can hit 1100.
And just to be clear, guys, like,
there was a moment of depravity before I had to jump back into fucking hell. Stop with the exclusivity shit.
It's really Sony who keeps doing it.
It primarily is Sony, yeah.
I
think it's Sony Japan specifically, and they can all go to hell.
Like, and we're not trying to be. No, we're.
No, I'm pissed. I'm trying to. In case I come off vague, I just want to say it right now to whether it's the exclu. Now I get that if a game is specifically made for a friend, like I get it if uh this exclusivity bullshit is annoying, but like all right, for stuff like Halo and God of War, like those are made specifically for that console. I get that. But if a game is being made for all consoles, but you get only certain things are exclusive to PlayStation, they did this shit with Destiny. And I was so glad I played on PS3 and PS4 because somebody well, it's just not well, human being, it's not just Xbox, it's also PC. So it's because Sony owns Spider-Man and they don't want to share. Well, then fuck off. Don't put Spider-Man in at all. That would have solved the fucking problem. Don't put because now all you've done is you've pissed off the gamers and the Marvel fans. That's just pissing so many fucking people off.
We get that people.
But in case I was too vague, fuck you, Sony. Please continue.
We get that Sony obviously controls the license for Spider-Man and all that, and they obviously want to promote Spider-Man so they can make money. I don't care that the Spider-Man
They'd
game
make more money if Spider-Man was in all the different platforms. And it's an exclusivity deal. It's an exclusivity deal that is timed, which means it Spider-Man will be added to the playable roster in 2021 at no additional cost. However, later on, see, Sony's not even making money on it because it's just no additional cost. However, they could fucking charge this shit to for the others, and they pay for it. You know, like Jesus Christ, if you just made it DLC, Sony can make money that way. They're gonna make money off of it regardless because it's being put in the fucking franchise. All right, I'm just. Can we move on to Anthem so I can cry more?
Yeah, let's go to Anthem.
Okay. Anthem disaster unravels further after Destiny 2 loot system ripoff. Okay, I'm not really gonna fucking I'm not gonna yell about this one. This one's gonna make me laugh. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Anthem's looking quite a bit better. And guys, if you didn't know, they're working on Anthem 2.0, which is basically like they're restructuring the whole thing. But here's the beautiful thing. Anthem is a disaster. This much is apparent to most. But developer BioWare is attempting to pull a No Man's Sky. They're trying to reinvent the game with Anthem next. Only they're pulling a carbon copy of a more popular looter shooter to do so. Destiny 2. Anthem is a copycat approach to loot. Of course, loot as an MMO is no new concept. Games as old as Ultima Online and Diablo have had loot, and before them still. But according to a post from BioWare, Anthem's stance is a little too close to Destiny. And that might prevent the title from being saved at all. Essentially, Anthem's new approach is to increase the frequency of loot drops, provide more viable loot, and ensure that all types of loot can be valuable to someone. God damn it. Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to see some of these images here. This is what we're talking about. You guys see this shit on screen? I want to do a comparison real quick. So I'm going to actually turn on Destiny. Cuz I want you guys to see a full-on comparison between the two. So they're like, "Oh, hey, this, damage 100, damage 88, all this stuff, right?" Let it kick on for a minute and we'll get cracking. We'll get cracking in a moment. It takes a minute for Destiny to load. It's kind of annoying. I don't like it. Ripping off a bad loot system would only make it worse. Spider, the loot system in Destiny isn't that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, Anthem, just to be clear, guys, does exist still.
Yeah, right? Anthony, what's next? She-Hulk is an Xbox exclusive, but Sony... Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like the layout is being copied as well. So
It's not even subtle.
No, not even remotely. Yoshimi's probably losing her shit. He's turning on Destiny.
No.
The loot system, it's not that bad. Hey, no, Shadow Reaper. It is nowhere near as bad as Anthem's loot system. Nowhere near. And actually, I get loot like crazy. Until they make it drop loot that you actually need instead of 10 helmets in a row. I have never gotten that, so that sounds like a you problem. Just saying. Oh, good God. Load. It's not good, but copying not good doesn't make it good. Yeah, apparently they're not trying to get good. They're trying to get better. Okay, so it should insta-load here. Oh, wow. Doesn't this all look familiar? Wow, 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 wow. So let's make a comparison. Eh? 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 Anthem? Destiny.
The numbers stand out.
Anthem?
Hugely.
Destiny. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm fucking right. Don't care about Destiny right now, Richie. Okay. But yeah, so as you guys can see, very much in the copycat mode. I love how they have like images of Destiny Shadowkeep right there. The game's where's the community? The game subreddit is dead compared to Destiny's. It's hard to tell what the community is asking for. Some say more loot isn't the problem, but better loot. Many say they haven't found a full party in weeks. It's hard to believe a copycat will bring players back to a fight. Yeah, no shit. We've known Anthem was a Destiny clone from its announcement. Well, here's the thing. It wasn't a Destiny clone. Because it never was a Destiny clone because it failed harder than Destiny did when Destiny came out originally. And Destiny was bad when it came out. Destiny 2 was bad when it came out. But they worked on it and fixed it, and they fixed it within a good amount of time, and they had a full publisher and 2 extra studios to help out. EA has even more studios that could help out. And they have a giant publisher like EA for BioWare. So, what's the fucking problem here? They should have easily had this thing fixed and much better by now. The thing is, they tried so hard not to be Destiny that they succeeded in the worst fucking way possible. Corporate needs you to find the difference between these 2 images. Well, you see, the thing is, there's no difference. They're the same image. So
this is turned into a Richie Rant episode.
All right. Thank you for that. Well, no, this one wasn't necessarily a rant. This was just good. This was just a good hearty laugh. So as you guys can see, people are definitely talking about this. Essentially, Anthem's new. The game is also adding specific loot rewards for completing quests, while random drops still apply. Targeting quest loot is a valuable approach. They're also introducing item level ups, ensuring players can bring their favorite loot as they rise in the ranks. See, if Anthem had been like this when it came out, it might have been... People would have called it a Destiny clone, but they wouldn't have... that probably would have been a much... The criticism would have been a hell of a lot less. You know what? I kind of want to do this next, watching gaming's fantastic open worlds in this Destiny 2 nature documentary. That's hilarious. If there's a Destiny 2 nature documentary, I want it. Also, if you guys didn't know, the newest expansion, Beyond Light, got pushed back till November. It was originally coming out next month, but it got pushed back to November. Which means I just have more time to get Calvin caught up on shit. And if Fel ever decides he wants to play with us again, we can get him caught up on shit too.
Oh, I did get paid. So
In trying to save itself, Anthem is imitating Destiny 2 rather than taking its own unique approach to the looter shooter. Is that what players want? No. No, it is not. It's absolutely not.
see
So,
what's
fortunately for Anthem players, BioWare is revamping the gunplay as well. So that's something.
what the only thing I can give.
Yeah. Now make sure those guns are worth caring about.
The only thing I can give Anthem that I enjoyed when we did play it was flying around. That was
yeah. Everybody talked about flying around. But like the servers were absolute trash.
Oh yeah, I didn't say I didn't say I was defending.
I remember playing with you guys and the servers were absolute fucking trash. Guys, we played the beta and it was ratchety as hell. You miss Dinklebutt? Rick misses Dinklebutt. They've woke the hive. All right, gunplay is important, but a good game is more important. No, gunplay is just as important when you're talking about making a looter shooter. If gunplay and guns themselves are not worthwhile, then why the fuck should I play your game? If it's not fun to shoot in a looter shooter, then you've already fucked up half of it. And if the guns aren't even worthwhile to begin with, then you fucked up the other half because guns are loot. All right, so who wants to move on to bigger and better stuff?
I do.
Okay. There we go. I can move this over. That was not a story. So, Venom's Ryan Stegman goes My Hero Academia with an All Might sketch. Literally the current the artist that is currently working on Venom, the comic series, offered his own take on My Hero Academia's All Might, and I could not be happier to see this. This was seriously awesome. So Ryan Stegman, who's known for his work on the currently running Venom comic series, offered his take on My Hero Academia's All Might and shared on Stegman's Twitter his black and white All Might sketch shows the character in his muscular form while wearing a huge smile. And literally in all caps, All Might sketch. All Might is a well-known character from My Hero Academia manga and anime, which is called Boku no Hero Academia in Japanese. The ongoing manga released July 7th of 2014. So it's only 6 years old. And the anime started April 3rd of 2016. Both the anime and manga showcase a world in which superheroes are plentiful and revolve around a school of training heroes, blah, blah, blah. So, it's Stegman was the first artist to work with writer Donny Cates as Marvel's ongoing Venom series. The artist is also known for his work on series including X-23, Superior Spider-Man, Uncanny Avengers, and The Amazing Spider-Man. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty cool fucking sketch right there. Not gonna lie, I love it. I really love it. It's kind of interesting to be able to see, an anime or manga character that is drawn not just in a Western style, because honestly, when you look at it, All Might is a very Western type character. He's like the Superman of My Hero Academia. Let's not lie. But I like kind of he's not drawn as sharply, but he's still got that chiseled chin, and I like the features and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I think it's worthy of a like and a retweet, so I'm gonna do it. Wait, okay, wow. Was not expecting to see that on my feed, but we're gonna move on from there. So there we are. No, we'll talk about it later. It was nothing. You saw nothing.
It was nothing. I mean, the only thing I can talk about that I didn't get an article because it was more of a Twitter thing. More so, it's not really official. Is that?
What was on Comic Book News? Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about a different thing.
Okay. Then let's not talk about it. All right.
Yeah.
So, last thing is actually really positive gaming stuff. Outriders is looking really, really good, and I'm loving a lot of the stuff that I've seen and read for it. It's definitely got kind of a Mass Effect sort of feel to it, which is not a bad thing. And I'm talking about original trilogy Mass Effect. We're not, but there is some movement mechanics from Andromeda that worked really, really well. Like I'll give it this: I love some of the fluid combat movement that they did in Andromeda. That was really sweet. And when you apply the mods for Andromeda, I think it's gonna go really well. But anyway, there's 11 minutes of the Monster Hunt co-op gameplay that's in there, and you guys should really give it a look. I'm not gonna play any of it because I can't. But essentially, I'm interested in seeing how people play some of the classes, because there's appears to be like a stasis class where you can put out like a stasis bubble and it slows enemy creatures down. There's like earth elemental where you can slam rock or pull rock up from the ground to spike and impale creatures. There's also fire that you can like summon forth a wall of fire that spreads out from you for a certain distance. You can summon pillars of fire, stuff like that, and you can also put incendiary rounds in your weapon. It's pretty interesting. I think there's like 4 hunts in here, and they're all in different environments with different monsters. It's so freaking interesting. I've really got a lot of hope for this. Hell yeah! Finally catching the stream for break 100 today on my long stream, and for hey, congratulations on breaking 100K on your longboard. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, guys, that is that this game right here is pretty freaking interesting. And I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it. Not everything that's in gaming news is bad right now, but yeah. So I want you guys to have like some positivity. Finally, a company is doing something and doing it well that isn't just CD Projekt Red. Ah, man. Which, by the way, they had their second look at Night City earlier today. So make sure to go check that out if you haven't on their Twitch channel, CD Projekt Red. That's about it. That's all the news I got for you guys.
Yeah. Anything you guys wish to say or tell us about?
We've talked about a lot of stuff. Are there any thoughts or opinions you guys have on any of the stories we covered today? A lot of bad gaming news, but we did end on some good ones, so I'm happy about that. And we got some good anime news. I didn't like jump into anime stuff, and even though it's out there, I want to get this one out of the way. It does appear that One Piece is approaching its final arc. But when I say final arc, please keep in mind that Naruto's final arc lasted 5 years. So don't think it means we're getting out of One Piece anytime soon. We're probably going to see something around 5 to 6 more years worth of One Piece before it ends, considering how much stuff has to be covered in whatever that final arc is. So yeah, guys. That's the only main anime news that I have to cover. I don't have any more major updates other than to say to all the My Hero Academia people that are shouting that it's the greatest shonen jump ever, I haven't seen My Hero Academia knock One Piece out of the running the way that or break any of One Piece's records. But hey, you know another shonen that has done it that actually is amazing? Demon Slayer. And if you haven't checked that out, well, then you're just wasting everybody's time. Lies, we'll be reading chapters of One Piece when the sun goes cold. No, Oda, it sounds like Oda himself is confirming that we're about to enter the final arc. So don't assume. And guys, keep in mind, there are series of manga that are currently running that are much older than One Piece. There are still chapters of freaking oh god, the boxing manga, Hajime no Ippo and Detective Conan that all got started in the 80s, guys. What anime would I not touch with a pole? I don't know any of the new stuff. I haven't watched it, which means that Detective Conan is still running strong as the leader in old anime. Actually, I think there's one that was made in the 70s that's still going, so it's not the leader. It's up there, but I don't think it's the leader. I'm not sure it is. But Detective Conan is, yes, easily over 1,000 chapters. Not video game makers. There's a difference between developers and producers. The producing companies need to be, well, they need to learn some fucking harsh lessons, but game devs need to game devs need to be compensated fairly. Yeah, that's definitely true. Or especially the ones at Blizzard. Well, Activision Blizzard, but yes. Any last minute things, or should we just end off?
I think we're good.
Alrighty. That has been Richie's rant in full for about an hour and 12 minutes. Hey, I managed to keep an hour and 12-minute rant down to just about an hour. So there we go. Of course, it does help when there's only like 2 people on and we don't have a lot we can say. You're going to head out for some God of High School catch up. I'm on episode 3. Gotcha. I'm going to jump into Final Fantasy 15. There's some cool shit I want to show to Fel. And if Calvin's still awake, I'll show it to him too, which was half of what I was going to do. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Yeah.